Sometimes you wake up and you just feel off. And there's a lot of reasons you could feel off, but as I was reading this psalm this morning, I found one reason that we often feel just not great, just completely out of sorts. And I want to bring it to your attention. Psalm 32 verse 4 says this, "For day and night your hand was heavy upon me. My strength was dried up as by the heat of summer." This is David saying to God, I am out of sorts. Something is not right. And it's you, God. It's like your hand is heavy upon me. You won't let up from making me feel just this terrible pit in my stomach that something is off, something is not right. Well, what was it for David? For David, it was an awareness that he had committed sin. And I know it's not a fun thing to think about, like the Lord putting his hand on us and not letting up from the feeling of conviction that we have done wrong. But David was expressing, God, you won't let me escape. You won't let me escape this conviction for my sin. So what did he do? Verse 5, David said, "I acknowledged my sin to you, and I did not cover my iniquity. I said, I will confess my transgressions to the Lord, and you forgave the iniquity of my sin." Friends, sometimes you feel the heavy hand of God on you, convicting you of sin. And sometimes it takes pausing in your day and just asking God the question, are you trying to get my attention? Are you trying to tell me that something is off, something is not right about how I'm living my life? So many times I'm going about my day and I'm just in a bad place, and instantly I have this defensive mechanism where I'm like, well, it's because of my husband Shane and what he's doing, and my kids, they keep irritating, and it's everyone else's fault that I'm in this bad state. But if we are to follow David's instructions here, his example, we'll pause before the Lord and simply ask the question, God, is the way I'm feeling because of something that's not right in me? Before I go out and accuse everyone else in the world of, not living up to my expectations and helping me succeed, is there something in me that is off? And your heavy hand is upon me to convict me of this sin because you want to put my life to rights. You see, it's ultimately, I think, the kindness of God that he keeps his heavy hand on us at times, because he won't let us keep chasing something that will create ripple effects of death in our life. He loves us. He wants us to walk free of the things that are inviting destruction into our life. And so what do? Well, like David, we acknowledge our sin to God. We don't cover it up. We don't distract ourselves by accusing others and giving justifications and reasons for why we are the way that we are. Instead, we confess to the Lord. And what do we receive when we confess? Well, we don't receive shame. We don't receive condemnation. We receive forgiveness, the grace of God to say, I forget your sin and I will empower you to live in a different way, a healthier way for you and for the world around you. If you find yourself just a little off today, spend some time with the Lord asking the question, is there anything in me that you want to put to rights? Is there anything I can confess? And if so, confess and receive the forgiveness of the Lord. I hope that encourages you today.